welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents Root, a game of woodland might and right, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies, I had a good one earlier. That's it. Today we were exploring the Schmuckies Mystery Mansion in the backwoods behind the house when we found a magical wedding ring. And then when I proposed to Jason, we all turned into woodland creatures. And try as we might, it is not irreconcilable via science or doctors. So we are stuck like this forever, and we decided to just play a game about it. With that, I am Dave. I am not running this one. Ty is running this one. But I am playing Poe, the Possum Vagrant. With that, I'll toss it down to Jason.
Hello, I'm playing Jackdaw, the Crow Tinkerer. And Tom.
I'm Tom. I'm playing Orson J. Barnes, the Owl Chronicler. And I'll pass it to Ty.
I'm Ty, use he, him pronouns, and I am the keeper. And all evenings here in Root. When we start, Cinnamon pauses from writing in his journal and stares up at the stars for a moment. Last time, our vagabonds returned to Corklaw to settle up from the fallout after Trader's Glen. They cut a new deal for a job and a caravan after agreeing to oversee a royal wedding. Sounds like it'll be a blast. We fade in on Coolclaw the morning after, the morning of the day you all intend to leave. Quick reminder of the things you have kind of left to do in Coolclaw before you leave is you do have to get your caravan. You do not have that yet. You do have to sign the contracts that Lord Scowl said in order to get the caravan, and Poe has to pick up his masks. Those are at least the things you have to do. Anything else is up to you before you guys head out. You will all need to sign the contracts. It doesn't be together, but you all have to sign them.
Do we have individual copies, or does he have them all?
He has not given you contracts yet. He said pick them up in the morning, because I believe that was yesterday.
Okay.
We also, there's one last thing that's more important than any of those things. We need fancy wedding outfits.
It's true.
Ooh. Well, we might want to pick those up in town, wherever we go.
Yeah, I guess we are going to where are we going?
You don't know. You have not. You guys never asked that. So,
Standing in the road.
Yeah. Well, you guys are still in Coolclaw. You guys probably gonna ask that when you guys get there. I think he was gonna give you a little more details once you got back.
All right. Well, we can. Should we all go together to sign the contracts, or did you want to go grab your mask?
I guess I could go grab. I guess I could go grab my mask, and I'll meet you at the. I'll get the.
It's
bye.
Okay.
Bye.
I believe in you, Poe.
I scurry out on all fours.
He doesn't need to walk like an animal.
He walks like a bug. Man walks like a bug.
He walks like an Egyptian.
An Egyptian scarab beetle, to be precise. This is three mice in the background. Three mice in the background of the bar saying walks like a...
So you go to Toman's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You arrive. It's fairly early, not early morning, but early enough. But he's out there. It's working. You see smoke billowing from the his smithy.
Oh my God! It's on fire! I rush to his aid.
He looks curiously as you rush over. He's just making a sword. Okay.
I just kind of start trying to grab his arm and pull him away, and then I see that he's okay. Did you finish my mask?
I finished the mask as I said I would.
Okay. Cool.
And he puts down some of his tools and goes to a shelf. And he pulls out a Scaramouche-style mask, wrought from foxfolk steel, as described. It had, when you kind of ordering it, it's kind of got that long, elongated nose. It's got two X's where the eyes should be. The nose comes to there's a darker shade of metal at the tip, and there are several sharp teeth jutting out of the bottom of the mask.
Oh, cool.
And he says, go ahead and try it on.
How do I wear it?
He kind of puts it over your, he kind of latches it over your head.
It's just, it's very easy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I made it to your specifications, but I did take a liberty. And he goes to a shelf and pulls out another piece of metal and walks over to you. He raises it to your face and latches it onto the mask already there. It seems to be a sharp bottom jaw full of teeth interlocking with the other mask. So there's a bottom row of teeth. It still has enough room for your mouth to move and for you to talk. It is an enclosed mouth. And then he goes to the side and flips a small lever, and the mouth entirely opens up. So you can see your whole mouth.
Now I can scream at my own ass! You're a genius, Delvin!
What it looks like opened up is in the Discord.
Oh. That's just a picture of a possum. That's just a possum.
But that is like the jaw is how it looks when it's fully open.
That's cool. Oh, dang it. So as far as this goes, it probably needs like some stuff, right, for my equipment?
So there's a couple different ways we can do this. I can either give it a couple stats as is, and we can keep it that way. If you're intending to eventually get these, like use the advancement to get the scoundrel move, we could do that too, and kind of say it does some stuff now and then kind of add that on later.
I want to say yeah. I want to say I'm kind of going towards that.
Okay.
I'm calling it the Mask of Didelphus Linnaeus.
Yeah, perfect.
This is fucking sick, Toby.
Thanks. You just and he kind of shows you how to unlatch the bottom jaw if you want to like wear it as just the top mask, and shows you how to like open, attach it. And then
I just keep and I like scurry really quickly back to the, or I guess the cool claw. But I guess after after a little bit of excitement, I do. I want to say this thing has like a strap on it that allows me to kind of put it behind my head. Like into my hood a little bit, but it is kind of like always kind of strapped onto me.
Yeah.
But in a way that's hidden, so I can decide if I want to just go like this. So then that way I don't have to be like, oh, I didn't bring my mask with me.
Yeah.
I can just be like to Delphus mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, after like getting all excited on my way, I finally eventually do just put it behind because I don't want Lord Skull knowing my secret identity.
And you meet up with Orson and Jack at Lord Skull's Keep.
Is he wearing the mask?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you guys meet up outside and are escorted into his inner sanctum as before.
Inner sanctum.
Welcome back. Kind of greets you all. I have the contracts as previously stated. Kind of hands over. There are 3 scrolls of parchment, one for each of you, and it kind of outlines the retainer, what that entails.
Can I read it?
Yeah. So basically what it is, I'm not going to read it the entire thing. The shorthand of it is basically, after you return from this job, the royal wedding, you, for a period of 2 months, you will exclusively be doing jobs for the Marquis de Cat, no other factions. There's not a set amount of jobs, it is a period of time.
Okay. Yeah, I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
And there's all here. That's the main thing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's not.
And
like,
you just can't do jobs for other factions.
and we also have to shave Poe.
It's basically just an exclusivity thing, and and they'll pay you. They're going to pay part of your payment for this job, or for the next job, for this job is the caravan. So it'd be a slightly less wage at the end of this one.
Where do you have a pen?
Yeah, then offers you each quills.
Cool. I just plucked one off myself.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pluck one right off.
It's the one
I pluck another one off of Jack. I just figured you were handing them out. Or no, you know what I do? I dip the tip of my tail in the ink quill.
Alright, well, we sign them.
Okay, these are the contracts.
The way Poe justifies this in his head is that, Poe will be exclusive to the Marquis de Cat, but will Didelphus Linnaeus? That's his dumb
Batman.
Is there a way I can sneak my own little bit of wording into the contract? using my counterfeit skill.
Ooh.
Roguish feet.
But he'll probably know. See,
yeah.
you're counterfeiting a bill he wrote.
Yeah, the answer is
So-
yes, you could try to counterfeit it, but yes, that's correct. He will see that there are two like contracts and one different contract.
Yeah, and he also remembers what's written on. Usually, you do it when it's
Maybe
like,
he
we have
didn't
to
write it.
show papers to somebody who did not write our
Yeah,
papers.
the answer
Yeah,
is
I
you could
I
try,
was really
but
hoping that we could like look them over.
you could take
like-
it if you want a moment to look them over. You can.
Well, I meant like we can leave with them.
Are you gonna ask him that?
You want to ask if we can break our exclusive contract?
No.
Who each wants to take it? That's what he's asking. Yeah, if you ask, he says, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you need a little more time to look it over, please feel free.
Well, no. Now my plan is ruined. You've all
What?
talked me out of my plan.
I'm sorry.
We're all
That's
just
out
like
of
looking
character.
around.
I'm telling that to Tom and Dave, not to Orson and Bo.
Ooh.
Paul looks up in the top corner of the room, and us as ghosts are sitting together.
You can see us.
But then everyone just kind of assumes Poe screams for no reason all the time.
He's like the cat that just screams at a wall.
Yeah. It's whenever Poe peers beyond the fourth wall that he screams.
Okay, so you are signing. Are you signing the contract, Jack? or
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Your caravan is outside. There is Lumpy is with it. There is a variety of paints, as you said you might wanted a certain color, so I laid out a variety for you all. Anything else?
I think we're good to go. Where are we going?
Yeah, I thought you might want to ask that. He pulls out a map of this woodland. I'm going to post the current map. Nope, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to post the current map of the woodland as far as you all know it to Discord. So here's the current map of the woodland you were in. You were headed to Subspire Keep. It is on the northwest.
Total opposite side.
It is the exact opposite side. So traversal will be a little bit different, but we'll talk about that once you get there.
Poe briefly stares over at Sixto's stand. Oh.
Well,
There was something about that.
so we have options here.
Yes. If you're staying with them, he will inform you a little bit. It is going to be a farther trek than the other jobs you have been assigned through us. It will take to get there a few weeks at least.
That makes sense. It's a wedding.
When's the wedding?
The wedding is in 2 months.
The wedding is tomorrow.
The wedding is tomorrow. Good luck.
This is impossible.
It makes sense
The
that we
crow
have to.
flies.
It makes
Crow
sense.
flies, we go right through the woods.
It makes sense that it's so far away. I heard some people walk 5,000 miles for love. Some people walk double that.
We're attending the wedding. We're not marrying the bride.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Once again,
oh.
your signing cues to make sure everything
Oh no.
goes smoothly with the wedding
Independent
as
blinks.
is.
He's processing. He's not getting married.
Oh.
Not that we assume everything is going to go fine, of course, and hope so.
Why would you do that about someone's wedding?
But your priority here, is number one, to see it through and make sure everything does go okay. If something goes wrong, the bridal party itself, your duty is to protect the bride.
Oh, okay. What if the groom is real cool, though?
He can that you can save both of them as long as the groom is not like
Save?
his attacking, the bride in case battle
Because
breaks
the
out.
bride's a cat, right?
Yes.
Well, that would be a bad start to a marriage.
That would be
Yeah.
a real bad start to a marriage.
I don't know if it's gonna work out between these two.
Yeah.
They're gonna try
I
and
already
coach
have
on.
my doubts.
As I said, we have every intent. We hope everything will be fine, and pray it will be. But these
Sure
are
will be.
chaotic
Just simple wedding. But and I'm sorry, which so it's a cat sorry, I'm blanking.
It is the bride's name is Persephone. She would be the niece of the Marquisade, the head of the
That's
Marquis
right.
de Cat. Her mother is the sister of the Marquisade.
And then who's the groom?
The groom is
Some
a
schmuck.
it's just some fucking dude.
Just some dude.
He's,
It's Leonard.
he's a
Leonard.
he's a noble among the Grand Duchy.
What's his name though? Or what's their name?
Her name is Persephone.
No, not the fucking cat.
They're both named Persephone.
What's it? Are they both named Persephone?
They are.
Yeah,
It's the damnedest thing.
Middle name's the same too. Wild.
His name is Murty. Murty.
Murty.
Murty.
What, if it's PC for me to ask, what is Murty?
Murty is a mole.
Yeah, I forgot about that's one of my favorite parts of this. Okay, so Murty the mole.
What kind of mole?
No.
I mean,
Rhinos or naked?
Wow.
or like-
Wow.
I think he's fairly clothed, as from what I've heard.
He's wearing things. Okay, well, I think we're ready to go. We just got to pick what way we want to go.
Do
Yes.
you know, are any of the towns good to stop in?
He kind of joins you at your corner of the table and kind of looking at the map.
Yeah, what do you suggest?
He's like kind of brushing up against Poe, and Poe just kind of blushes. Oh.
he's got a lot of fur. He's got a
We're
very
lone
fluffy.
wolves.
Senpai is so close to me.
I can tell you with some confidence that the best way to avoid probably open conflict would be the forest. Fort Relina is a friendly base. Dwarven Manor less so. Wittershy is where there's open combat. That was one of the jobs offered to you. There's open combat between the Erie and Marquis there, so I would avoid Wittershire if you can.
Can we go?
Six
Fort-
Toes.
Oh, continue.
Six Toe Stand is a dead. There's no. I know there's some contention there, but there's no. It is not an open conflict, nor is there one predominant.
I hear Six Toes Stand is pretty fucking cool.
I've never been.
I think it's pretty cool.
Well, I'm
What's so
thinking if we
special
wanna
about Six Toe
avoid-
Stan? Is he a
It's-
cool guy?
Poe starts to wonder if he misheard. Is Six Toe Stand a guy or a place?
Are we
Shit.
allowed to like? So what's the blank spot that's like just northwest of Cool Claw? The one that looks like an Erie tower.
Sorry, one more time.
You know. Where Cool
What's
Claw is?
directly north of Bukla? You don't know yet. You could try to roll and figure it out, but you don't know off
Can
the
I
top of your
use
head.
my lore?
Yeah, you
master?
can absolutely. You
Okay.
roll
I
and
feel
use
like
your
that-
lore master.
That would be an appropriate use. 7, 8.
An 8 is a mixed success. What happens on a mixed to it? So it's something. Does it describe it or?
It sounds
Yeah.
like you
get
could
something.
answer my question, but if I had a 10 plus, you would answer a second follow.
Yeah, so you basically I tell you what you know of this place. This place is called the Stars Vale.
Ooh.
It is an Erie. It previously was an Erie-owned clearing. You assume it's not so anymore because he would have mentioned it. You don't know. I will say, the Erie have an interest in it. Probably personally you do, but you don't think. It's not exactly an open conflict currently, nor do you think the Erie hold it, is what I would say you have. But you're not sure the exact. So I would say what your mixed success is that you don't have an entirely sure what is
Who's
going
in
on there.
charge now?
Yeah.
I just know about it and who
Yeah.
used to it.
And the
Okay. Can we mark? It's called the Stars Vale.
the Stars Vale.
Nice. That might be worth. So what if we go from Cool Claw to the Stars Vale, then around the west side of that lake through the woods? Is that allowed? Are we allowed to take?
You can go in the woods at any time. So you could say like, oh, I'm gonna check this place out and then go in the woods. You can go straight from Cool Claw, do a direct diagonal like as quickly as you can to try to get there. It's really up to you guys.
To get the 6 toes?
No, to get
I figured
Subspire.
we go to Stars Vale, then through the woods, the west side of this lake, which brings us to Six Toes Stand, and then we go straight north from there to Subspire.
Poe is in. Poe says this out loud. Poe's in favor of this.
Glad. What about you, Jack? As the resident crow of our group, is that Crow's Path enough? It would only be Crow's Path more if we swam through the lake. What do you say, Jack? You're our
Yeah.
crow.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight that way. Straight seems like a easy path. Makes sense to me.
Okay, so what is
Poe's
the-
like actually wagging his tail and he knocks over a stool doing it, but he doesn't notice.
But it's also like not like a dog wagging its tail because it's like
No, it's more like a rat wagging its tail, so
or a
it's got like a lot of curve.
rope.
Yeah. It's got a lot of curve on it. It's weighty.
It sounds like fleshy against the wood floor.
Knocking chairs.
There's a reason possums don't do that when they're happy. Okay, I think we have our heading.
your
I
plan
say
is
it
currently
in my Jack Sparrow voice.
so your plan is currently Stars Vale to Six Toes Stand to Subspire Keep. Is that correct?
Yeah, via the woods around the lake. We can have a nice little moment at the lake.
Absolutely.
And I say to myself, I'll get a scoop for the Gazette. Going to Stars Vale.
What?
I don't have to keep that a secret.
Yeah, I know. No, you say it to yourself and just post. She's like, oh. What are you saying?
Get louder. Okay, Scott, I think we're ready to head out.
Alright,
You want
best
to give
of
us
luck.
something?
He kind of thinks for a moment. Is there anything you need?
Our caravan?
Oh, that's
Caravan's
right outside.
Do you have the ring?
No.
We're not getting married. Oh, we're not.
Well, before you all leave, I mean, I would hope this would go out saying, but you are attending a royal wedding in the place of the Marquita Cat, specifically sent by Lord Scowl. So please, be on the best behavior, dress the part, bring some sort of gift if you could.
About dressing the part.
Are you clothing us?
Yeah.
Roll charm, one of
Or
you.
paying for the clothes, like giving us extra money to pay for them.
Oh,
Roll charm.
Which one? Me or
Whoever wants it.
I'll do it.
No, you're not asking.
What is funny is I technically do have the most charm out of all of us. I have a +2 in it naturally.
I got a.
Just doesn't feel right though.
Okay, it's mixed.
Should I roll 2 or?
You can.
I wasn't sure if you.
It's not gonna override its 8, but
Nope, that's good.
Just
that
for
it
kicks and giggles.
Mine was bad.
Mine
Gang's
was
all
also
here.
bad.
I got a 5.
So it's a good thing we went with mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, two misses and a mixed. Okay.
You do something really charming and then Poe just farts a little bit.
It kind of looks over you all and looks to what you're wearing. Specifically hands Jack 2 extra gold and says, "Just fine. This is. I'm sure you can find something nice there for yourselves."
Oh, all right. Well, thanks. I'll make sure that some of us, and I'll kind of look at Poe, don't look too disheveled.
There's a fly on my eyeball, and I don't even notice it at all.
I would like you all to once again look the part, to be very courteous, bring a present if you could, all that. Just
Ooh, a present.
Present?
Do you have? I feel like Skull should be the one to provide us a present to bring.
Oh yeah,
Since
that
we
go
are
over
his-
real well.
We are his.
Or an
envoy.
idea. At least an idea.
Or money to buy a present.
No, give us a present.
I feel like you got because you're sending us for you. You're not sending us for
Yeah,
us. We're here for you, Lord Skull. What gift would you like to bring the bride and groom on their lovely wedding day?
You got any garbage? Moles love garbage.
I'm not.
He's thinking about it.
Roll.
This is the best Poe will do, so maybe you want to step up, Lord Skull.
It has been said in the past that I am not the most courteous of gift givers.
It's time to change that.
So I kind of like.
I just
Skull's
wanted
gonna
to
get
say
character
this.
arc.
I just wanted to say this and get away with it.
He kind of like he goes to his back and brings out that's a nice ornamental sword. Couples like swords, right? That's
Sure.
appropriate.
Yep.
I think the groom might.
All
If
right.
you could see it, because he's a mole.
And he
I
hands
see
you-
it. Oh. Oh, Orson, no.
and he hands you a blade. It is a very nice rapier. It has got a emerald in the hilt, and the pommel is a cat fist.
Cat fist. Cool.
Yes.
Not a paw. A fist.
Throw up your cat fist.
Because
Yeah,
we
when I
have
drop this.
freakish human hands. Great. I think this is a fine gift to present. I guess I'll sling it onto my belt just to keep it. Should I use it as like equipment,
Yeah, you can.
just in case we get in a pinch?
Call it the cat
Oh.
fist.
Cat
The
fist
cat
sword.
The
Cat fist
fist.
blade.
The fist of meow.
How do I make it? Oh, here we go. The fist of meow.
I like the fist of meow.
Yeah,
A fist of me, even though it's not a fist
Weird.
weapon, but sure.
Yeah, I sling that into my belt. I think we have everything we need, Lord Skull.
Please send the bride and the groom my regards, and be safe.
I make no promises.
Regards.
Shut up. He's our client.
Everybody's gotta say something, huh? We all gotta get one out.
You fucking thing.
Can't just say you got it, boss, and leave.
You head out of Lord Scowl's keep,